are back. Saints Block Party podcast coming off an amazing time spent with friends, community in New Orleans. Adam, joined by my guy Wolf, aka Ryan. I already got the cut water open as I was waiting for you.
Ooh,
Yeah, my liver is like, damn. I
did you
drink
relax?
I drink as much as I've drunk since the last meetup we had last
Bro,
year. Like I'm not a drinker,
same,
but
same, bro.
but the meetups popping and you in New Orleans and it is what it is. We did want to apologize a little bit in regards to the recap pod that we did in New Orleans after the Patriots game. I think we cut out about 10 to 13 minutes of the pod just for technical difficulties. I don't know if it was an internet issue, what have you, but that's what it is when you're literally live and recording in a hotel with a whole community. So I just want to again before we dive into this revenge game, Saints in Chicago this upcoming weekend, going against the Bears, just again just say how truly amazing it was. I got back in. Me and Jay got back in last evening. A lot of people got in back in for their home on Monday, but it truly is special what we've been able to build over these 5+ years in the community that we have. And every time it's over, it's like, oh man, like
Oh, I know, man. Like, damn, I miss my dogs, man. Like,
miss them,
just,
bro.
just crew love, bro. It's crazy. Like, it's like nothing like it, man. Like, I don't know. Like, I can't really compare it to really anything. Maybe I could compare it to college a little bit. In college, where I had like just a big crew. You know what I'm saying? And we just used to do it up. You know what I'm saying? So it reminded me of that a little bit, but it's just really nothing like the Saints Block Party meetup, man. Next year, I'm pushing hard, bro. I'm shaming people. Like I want like 80. I
Oh
want like
my
80
god.
people coming through, bro. I want to do it big. I'm pushing hard, bro.
If we you pushing 80, can I get my dude Rick and Luke at a meetup, bro? I just need Rick and
Luke,
Luke at a meetup.
get Brian, get I mean so many, bro. So many we need. Nick there's been,
Oh my
Nicholas.
oh
Not
my
not
heart my heart was like, what? Who? Who?
Nicholas, who we've been following on Twitter for a long time.
Long
Like
time.
get him.
Long
I,
time.
I'm shaming people next year, bro. Cause like I know why they ain't coming. I know they feel like people on the internet. Telling you, man, nothing like it. It's
I mean,
like it's
shit.
awesome.
That's how people meeting their spouses
I
in
know,
modern
man,
day,
but
bro. Like,
look, shit.
um,
How long it took you to meet me, nigga? Like, took like
so
5 tries. Like,
that's true. That is true. Um, but to be a part of this community, again, it's simple as patreon.com/Slates Block Party or YouTube member, $4.99 a month with YouTube member, as low as $1 a month with Patreon. Literally just a small world. We had a new Patreon Scooter join the night of the meetup party. Come to find out, he lives like 30, 40 minutes away from me, like in Los
yeah,
Angeles. Like
that was so dope.
it's
I love that. Oh man, and he just shout out to Scooter, man, because he just had real good vibe to him. So
yeah,
it's good vibe, fit right in.
absolutely did. But all that aside, we're presented by our guy Precious Works LLC. It's it's week 7, bro, which is crazy. It's week 7. It is
Week
nuts.
seven,
It is
bro.
week 7, and the Saints sit at 1-5. I would be remiss if we, before the preview, so tired, Ryan. So tired.
Uh,
I'm just gonna stick with the facts on this. For whatever it is, after two strong games and just his play overall, this discourse about Spencer Rattler and like what he is and what he isn't, I'm fed up with it, Wolf. I'm fed up with
Tired,
it,
bro.
bro. I'm fed up with it
Tired.
because I feel like as Saints fans, they cashed in on a lottery ticket and got a quarterback in the fifth round who maybe at minimum is shown to at least give you top 20 quarterback play in his second year. At minimum, just at minimum. And
Professional starting quarterback play. Like professional starting quarterback.
the game that he turned in against the Patriots last game, we were there. I said it. One of his, if not his best game as a Saint, like
Oh yeah.
complete game. Looked complete control in the offense, and had a couple of plays went differently. His numbers would have looked drastically different. That really
No
wasn't
question.
on his fault. You
No
have
question.
so many people after these last two games in the national media. It's not. I just want to make sure. It's not just us. Like, and I feel like some of it is blowback from the whole hashtag the agenda from last year, and since then, all this season we have been trying to cover it as just very, very impartial, down the fucking middle.
Straight down the middle, bro.
Well, how many? You've had Mina this week. She's going to say something on it tomorrow. Greg Rosenthal. Multiple people saying that, like, man, at this point, man, the Saints really need to start building around him. Whether that's true or not,
Brett Coleman, whatever. Like people that have like no like bias for the Saints. Matter of fact, opposite. Probably like they thought they thought the Saints would be trash this year. You know what I'm saying? I mean, which they are, but I mean, still, it's like people that have no bias, no reason to be like biased. Like damn, man, like Saints found something. You know what I'm saying?
even, and this may have been a little hyperbole, even Stephen Ruiz of The Ringer, he did a 2024 redraft of the quarterbacks from last year's draft. In his article, he had that the Vikings should draft Spencer Rattler over JJ McCarthy.
Yeah, he had him going like 10th overall.
Fifth
Like
overall, bro.
whoa. And I know it looks crazy, but I mean, you plot Spencer Rattler on that Vikings team better than JJ, bro. Better than JJ. Look, JJ only played like a game and a half or whatever. But I'm just saying. I'm just saying, bro. Like you plot Spencer, and that's all we saying, man. Like nobody's saying like we're not saying like Spencer is QB of the future. He's heir apparent to Drew Brees. He's going to take the Saints to the promised land for the next 10 to 15 years. But I mean, I'm witnessing for the first time as a Saints fan, like the development of a young quarterback.
Mm,
I've never
mm.
got to see that as a Saints
Having,
fan.
and it's funny because the Saints. I'll give you an example. Jake Delhomme went to the Panthers
Yep,
and had a very great ass career with the Panthers. Did they go to the Super Bowl with Jake Delhomme?
yep.
Yes. Yeah, sure
And
did. Right. Yep.
he
And
cut
the
up
Eagles.
versus the Patriots.
The Panthers
Excuse me.
reaped the benefits of the Saints drafting Jake Delhomme. He didn't work out with the Saints. He gets traded or a free agent with the Panthers, and
I remember.
develops into. And this is where the whole debate comes in. Is this term franchise quarterback?
Right.
That's where it's all getting people all up in arms about. And if you want to talk about, to me, franchise quarterback to me means the quarterback is not a position you have to worry about. That is
Right.
to me is what franchise quarterback means. There's a difference between a franchise quarterback that is win because of and a franchise quarterback that is win with of. There could be
Yeah.
both.
Yeah.
Now, Patrick Mahomes, uh, Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, um, Joe Burrow,
Burrow.
and then the two that you can debate is like Herbert and Dak.
Yeah.
Those are debatable. But
Right.
wherever you want
Yeah.
to put them, those six are considered potentially win because of quarterbacks and franchise quarterbacks. Now, Jordan Love, Jalen Hurts, while very good, while very good at quarterback,
Jared Goff.
Jared. That's I think he might go in the
He.
first one. It's
Yeah.
close, bro. It's close.
It's tight.
But but those are quarterbacks that are still franchise quarterbacks, but you tend to make the argument that they are win with quarterbacks. But both are franchise. That's where I feel like this is where the whole thing is getting mixed up. And here's the thing, Saints fans, can y'all just enjoy the ride? Can y'all
Just
just
enjoy it.
enjoy the ride, bruh?
That's it. I just keep saying, like, realize where we are as a franchise right now. Like, just step back and realize it. It's like maybe he is, maybe he isn't, maybe he is the truth, maybe he's not the truth. Don't know, but right now you're getting solid quarterback play on a completely rebuilding team, and you're just seeing where it goes, where it leads you. That's all you can do. There is no quick answer right now. We don't have Jaden Daniels walking through the building. You know what I'm saying? Drake May walking through the building right now. It's just like those answers just aren't readily available right now. Right now, all we have is Spencer Rattler and Tyler Shuck. Those are the options available right now. You got a quarterback draft class coming up, very questionable. You know,
Whew.
nothing you could guarantee coming up in that class. So these are the answers that you have right now, man. So it's like just enjoy the ride, see where it takes you, man. Like that's I'm enjoying the ride. Like I'm just enjoying just every week. You don't know what's gonna happen. You just like to see Spencer Rattler just like doing these film studies every week, getting to see like the incremental progress he's making and improvements he's making in so many different areas, very key areas, and still has questions. Like there's still questions that like need to be answered about him. Levels like he's still like having to hit these benchmarks as
Mm-hmm.
we move forward through the season in order to know if he is the future or not. So, but everybody's just itching for that answer right now. Like, I need to know: is he the truth? Is he not? Is he the truth? Is it Shuck? Is it Rattler? God, we gonna see. Like, we will find out. You know, we don't know right now, man. But he's reaching those little benchmarks slowly but surely. But there's still like room to go before we really know. You know what I'm saying?
It is, and it's just in the Tyler Shuck thing. We talked about it in the off season. If Tyler Shuck would have won that quarterback competition, he'd be starting.
Period.
He would be starting. And at this point, like again, it's obviously like it's the whole season, but the last, especially the last two games, like this notion to start Shuck, like, do you know how much the locker room would turn on
Bruh.
Kellen if he would put Shuck out there? And like, and I had to tweet it like, this is not a negative or anything about Tyler Shuck. We have no idea what he could be at quarterback. He might be good, he might be ass, but he didn't win the quarterback competition. And I kept trying to tell people it was not close. It was not close.
Was
Like people, I get it. You only had preseason to go up, but if you knew how those practices went, it wasn't close. So
some practices not even the media saw. You know, like it just wasn't close. It wasn't close, man. You know, and you're talking about. I don't know how much you need to see when Kellen Moore, the guy who handpicked Tyler Shuck, is telling you what it is. He selected Tyler Shuck, so it's like it's all been fan and media driven. Like this whole notion, like this week to week, like, ooh, how many games you think Rattler got left? Well, when will Shuck come in? When will Shuck come in? Is there 2 games left? Is there 3 games left? that's completely driven by us, like fans and media. The coaching staff isn't thinking like that right now. Not
at
saying
all.
that they're not saying that Chuck might not come in at some point this season. We'll see, but they're thinking like, okay, we got solid quarterback play. Let's keep building on that and keep trying to improve this team to get to the point to win some games. Like that's where they're going.
Simple as that.
And in the meantime, where we are with the young roster, you saw them put Stutzman out there a little bit next week. You saw them put
Mm.
Stallbird out there. You're putting young safeties out there. They're starting to tweak a little bit to get young players on the field, maybe listening to trade offers. So it's like they're doing kind of what the Saints are supposed to do, like
In the rebuild.
in the rebuild. You know what I'm saying?
CJ in the chat said, "Wait, I never heard that it wasn't close. I thought it was close all the way through." I don't know if you're a new listener, CJ, but if you've been listening to this podcast, you would know that quarterback competition was not close. Wasn't close.
Wasn't close, bro.
You can go back and listen to the episode that we did when Rattler was named QB1. Wasn't close. Uh, Louisiana kind of this gets in getting into the game. If y'all had to rank Chicago's defenses based on the difficulty that we faced this year, where do y'all rank them? Okay. So talent wise, I think they're the I think they're I think they're the third from the bottom, with the last two being the Patriots and the Bills in that order. Coaching wise, I would have them at the bottom
Yeah.
because of who their defensive coordinator is. Now, they did lose Jalen Johnson, their starting, stud starting corner,
Yes.
for the season. They've been kind of ravaged with injuries. But even listening to Kellen's presser, didn't even realize that their defense has the most takeaways in the NFL or
Yeah.
something like that. So um, it's going to be an interesting chess match. Our guy Justin Cash says, "Does Pete Warner get traded?" We also thoughts on the Saints trade rumors. Okay, this is
There you
good. This is
go.
good little segue, and because I wanted to talk about trade rumors and things like that. I'm going to say it again on this podcast. The trade deadline is November 2nd. Pretty much every veteran on the team, and keyword veteran, is on the team, is available to trade for the right offer. For the right offer. That includes Chris Olave. That includes Rashid Shaheed. Now, there are some people that you can maybe argue that, oh, maybe if we could get Brandon Cooks out of here, we can get Demario Davis out of here. And I'm not saying that they're actively looking to trade those players, but in terms of just true
No.
rebuild, right? It really feels like the team won't trade, and I'm not saying it couldn't happen, but the team won't move those players because of a weird, I don't know, bro, like this weird. The Brandon Cooks one is interesting because I know, like, perfect example, the Giants are interested in, and I've tweeted this, all three of the Saints wide receivers: Shaheed, Olave, Cooks. But they may hold on to Cooks, and I was told like it might be because of like loyalty, and I'm like, y'all realize y'all brought him back, right? Like he has not been a Saint from start to finish. Why not just get off that 7.7 million? Like why not? I don't know. I don't know.
Hey, Cook's a good locker room guy now, bro.
And
You see,
that's
you
what
see
I
them
think.
in the background on the field in the end zone when they do score touchdowns. Like, hey, look at Cooks. Cooks out there. That wasn't happening.
Growth, bro.
Growth.
Growth. Um, about Pete Warner, I haven't heard this, but I know he's available for trade. I know that teams are interested in him. And man, when I was at the game when we were at the game on Sunday and I saw Stutzman get out there for a series, I was like,
Hmm.
and then Stallberg was in there too a little bit.
That's interesting.
So it wouldn't, like, if I had to do like a list of players, I think are most likely to get traded. And we talked about this on the recap pod, but just to do it again, I think sorry, I almost said Spence because I looked at the chat. Um, I think Pete Warner's the top of the list. Um, I do get a sense that Shaheed might be a little higher on the list than people think.
Oh yeah,
And
definitely.
and I'm gonna say this. I know the expectation is the Saints to be sellers at the trade deadline. They might they might trade for a player. I'm
I mean, if you know the Saints, I mean they've already how many trades have they made so
plenty
far this season? Like I mean they traded for a player on IR.
on RL, bro.
So no, yeah, like I'm 100% like I was thinking about it. I was like, you know, what's I really don't want to trade for a player right now, just because we'll likely be picking top five in the draft, and
Exactly.
I want all our picks. But I was thinking, like, who would I trade? Like Jalen, the pass rusher out of Miami,
Jalen
Jalen
Phillips.
Phillips. Heard he's available.
Yep.
I'm like,
100% available.
you know, I still got a little draft crush, little remnants of my draft crush
We both do.
in there. You know what I'm saying?
So was the Jets pass rusher Jermaine Johnson.
Jermaine Johnson. It's another one. Like, I, I don't know. I don't know. Something about giving up picks. Man, you need to treat them picks like gold right now. You need to be getting picks, not giving away picks. You know, at least right now. Maybe come the off season, maybe you look at everything, you look at the draft class and all that, maybe then you can better assess what type of moves you can make. But I don't know, man. It's gonna be interesting. I'm really interested to see if a player gets moved. I feel like a player will get moved off the Saints. I just don't
I
know.
do too.
Don't know. Pete Werner just feels like, man, he was playing hard too after. I just know it just stood out to me like when he got taken on the field, he came back, like he was just hitting extra hard, bro. I know he was feeling the type of way. He was feeling the type of way about that shit. I'm like, oh, well, you know what I'm saying? Like you said it from the very beginning. That was a horrible extension, bro. Like what?
No one
Made
could
no
ever
sense.
no one could ever tell me like the logic behind that extension. And then I got to watch Caden Ellis and the Falcons leading one of the best defenses in the NFL right now, bro. Get me out of here, Wolf. Also, so okay, so my list. This is my list in terms of Saints most likely to get traded. Number one, I'm going to go with Pete Warner. Number two, I'm going to go with Carl Granderson. Number three, I'm going to go with Shaheed. The Granderson thing, it's like the only team, and that could be things can change, man. But the team that makes a lot of sense, there's two teams that make a lot of sense for Granderson, and it's the Niners and it's the Cowboys. Those are two teams that make a lot of sense for Granderson if he were to get traded.
Yeah.
I do feel like with Granderson, like I don't know if they would move him just for a third. I think if like for him, like pass rusher and a good starting defensive end, I think if they were to get offered a second, and I know the Niners are interested in Trey Hendrickson, but maybe that negotiation gets too pricey for them, so maybe they
Mm-hmm.
come back to the Saints. And so and we got to talk about like the Crystal Olave thing. I do think he could get moved, like and
Yeah.
teams are absolutely calling, but everything I've been told is like the Saints, unless they get a legit offer that they can't turn down, I really just I don't see him getting moved. I don't.
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me, man. Either way wouldn't surprise. I mean, he's your number one wide receiver right now on this team. Like whether you consider him a number one, worthy of a number one designation is different, but he's like he's the lead target on the team right now. You know what I'm saying? So getting rid of him, it would take a cost. And look, I'm sure there are some teams that'll look at him and be like, man, I could do something with that. Like
Yep.
I could make some shake. But will it be worth it? Third round, fourth round pick.
Dude,
I've seen. It's like,
I'm good.
you know, am I really getting something out of that for a third round pick? You could maybe talk me into a third, depending on the team, but most likely it would be like a contender type team. So it'll be a late third. It's like,
I'm good. I'm good.
yeah,
Like to me, it needs to move off for Chris Olave. It needs to be a second. And I'm not saying that you should do business like this, but like I put in the Discord, you think about the Saints' last second round picks: Tyler Shuck, Foskey, Kool Aid, and then Alante a couple of years ago. Whew. Not saying you should like operate like that, but god damn.
now if we could pull off a player for a player and a player for a player and picks or something like that, that'd be interesting.
You think Mickey built like that, bro? You think Mickey doing
No, not at all. Not at all.
that? Someone asked this. I thought it was a good question. Matt Andrews, is the target distribution disparity between Shaheed and Olave purely scheme based, or is that more due to route running and ability, in your opinion?
Hmm.
Okay, so I can't. There's some things like I won't say just because of things that I know, but I will say that what's been interesting to me, if you look at the snap count throughout the season, typically is Rashid Shaheed gets at least depending on the game, 10 to 15 to 17 less snaps than Olave, and that's been consistent since week one.
Mhm.
Now, is that and here's the thing that's been on my radar with Kellen Moore is like his snap distribution. Bailey is a perfect example. Shaheed getting less snap, like getting a lot of less snaps throughout the game is an example. So I think that's a part of it, is that he's just in the game less than Olave is.
Mhm. Yeah, and he's Olave is like Matt Harmon talked about it recently in his article. Like Olave is actually getting used how people wanted him to be
Yes.
used. Like he's getting moved around in motion, used in the slot, used coming on those ghost motion type plays and stuff like that over the middle. He's getting used like that instead of just being outside all the time running deep routes. So they're using him more like a possession wide receiver and stuff like that now. So that's why, like, he is like the go-to wide receiver for this offense. So it is mostly scheme based. And like Chris Olave, say what you want about him. I know Saints fans are like done with him. I was, if you listen to the last podcast, I was just done too. But he still wins most of his routes. Like he's just a great route runner, man. He's a great route runner and he's open a lot. You know what I'm saying? What he does after the catch, does he catch the ball, dropping balls, all that stuff. I agree. Like I hear you, but he's open a lot. Where Rashid Shaheed, as great as he is like come a long way as like a route runner, doing a
Yes.
lot of the intermediate stuff real well. He ran like a nasty route against Colton Davis um,
Yeah.
this past week. Like he has came a long way as a route runner, but he's still not there yet as
Right.
being like just that man, just go run routes against corners and win.
Yes.
He's just not that dude yet. But like when it comes to speed, like not many on the field like him.
Right. I think you worded it very, very well. Um, CJ asked, yeah, I don't know if you guys spoke on the Ringer article yet. Yeah, we talked about it.
Hmm.
I mean, I don't know if we like our thoughts are like you can like I know some people will be like, no, that's hyperbole. Like there's no rate. Like whatever, man. Like I don't know. Like it's not us saying it. It's just someone who is not a Saints fan
I,
opinion of
I, I said it. I said it after the game this past week, bro. I was like if you just knew nothing and you just watched the Saints versus New England, you would just feel like, man, these were two good quarterbacks going at it. That's
that's it,
all.
bro.
Like you wouldn't think about no draft position or nothing. You just like, man, this was like a good quarterback battle. Drake May looked outstanding. Spencer Rattler looked outstanding. Like I watched the film study, brother. It was probably like two or three negative Rattler plays. Like the work he's doing in the pocket. People don't
Woo.
understand how much he's helping the offensive line. Like he's doing what Drew. I'm not comparing him to Drew Brees, obviously, but I'm saying he's doing what Drew Brees used to do, as far as like making the offensive line look better than it is, just by navigating and managing the pocket and the pressure. Um, like that, and that's like a trait, bro. Like
Trait, bruh.
you know how many people wish their quarterbacks would do. That's what Sam Darnold struggled with, early in his career. Still does at times. That's what Caleb Williams struggled with last year. Got better with this year, but still is a work in progress. Like those are things like some of the top rated quarterbacks that come into the league struggle with as young players. And Spencer Rattler himself wasn't great at it last year. He was always tough in the pocket, but as far as like managing the pocket,
Mm-hmm.
he needed a lot of work on, especially his mechanics. Man, it's night and day. But the main thing for Spencer to improve on, he has to become a scorer, bro.
That's it.
Like okay, it's like first couple of weeks, like okay. He had the three, the big game against the 49ers.
49ers.
But it's been, I mean, he has 6 touchdowns on the season. That's like out of all the quarterbacks that have played all 6 games, he's like right behind Cam Ward, and that's it. Like everybody else got more touchdowns than him. So, and you could argue it's on him. There were a couple of plays that has been on him that he missed. There's some
Yep.
that's been drops, Jawan Johnson and Chris Olave. Some of his scheme, where's Valet, all kind of reasons.
Got to score.
But got to score, bro. Like I don't care. Like you're a quarterback, you got to put up points. So he has to. Him, the coaching staff, Kellen, they got to figure that out if he's going to leave less doubts about should he be a
There it
starter
is.
or not. That's
Yes.
something he has to do, especially coming up this week against the Bears.
Perfect segue. We are going to actually talk about that game, preview that game right after this break. Yo, what up, Wolf? What are you looking at?
Man, I'm checking out this website. This site is cheeks, bro.
In 2025? How do you have a crappy website? Couldn't be me.
They need to hit up our guy Bijan with Precious Works. Precious Works offers to not only build you a website that's tailored to you and your customers' needs, but also to continue to manage and maintain it so you can focus on your business. Don't have much time? Precious Works is just what you need. No out of the box stuff like Squarespace or Wix. Precious Works will create a site for you. You won't have to worry about plugin updates, security, or things like that because Precious Works will maintain all of that and be available to you 24/7. Bijan set up Saints Block Party podcast website for us a few years ago and hit it out the park. He also keeps it up to date and helps us anytime we want to add something new like a form or prospect matching tool that we did for the NFL draft. It's like having your own personal developer just a text or a call away. Precious Works has worked with everyone from small businesses to large firms, so no job is too big or too small. If you're in the need of a website or you currently have one, but you want to upgrade it, give Bijan a holler at Precious Works. You can get with him at Bijan at Precious Works, Bijon at precious.works, or go to precious.works for his website. Make sure to tell him Saints Block Party sent you.
We are back, and it's now time for us to actually dive into. We have 48 concurrent viewers right now. Appreciate
So,
y'all being just watching us on a late Wednesday night. Let's see. Renee, have there been any rumors about what the move is with Shuck? What are we gonna should do with him as an asset if Rattler keeps playing well? I mean, I don't think the Saints look at it like that right now. I think the Saints look at it as that they have two young quarterbacks that they're okay riding with. That's simple as that. I don't think they're looking at
simple
Shuck
as
as a
that, bro.
trade asset. And I've said this numerous times on this podcast this season, even before the season, is that before the full NFL season and before the college football season is that the Saints before a college football game was played was potentially thinking about punting on this quarterback class unless Arch Manning played ridiculously well and he declared and they had a shot to get him. That was like so I'm not here to say that they're 100% not going to draft a quarterback the 2026 draft. But as of right now, I just don't feel like that's their plan. I feel like they have so many holes around the team. They drafted a quarterback 40th overall last year. They have a quarterback who's would be going into his third year, who may be playing well enough that the 40th overall pick doesn't even start. We don't know. Or maybe maybe Tyler Shuck has the light bulb go off and he just starts balling out. Who knows? But they feel like that might be a better option than maybe drafting a guy that they're not in love with. And honestly, like, I think it's different if this quarterback class, especially of the upcoming draft, came out and was just like gangbusters, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like Drew Aller, Cape, every quarterback that we had talked about in the past, if they came out like they're the guy, then that's
Yeah,
a very different conversation. That hasn't been the case. Like,
not yet.
thinking about Fernando Mendoza and Dante Moore top five. That's no offense to them, but like,
They're not, making you like, oh man, I gotta I gotta lose games to get this guy. Like I gotta get him. It's not like it's not feeling
no,
like that.
no, no. So anyhow, let's talk about this game against the Bears on Sunday.
Mm.
Revenge game.
Ooh, narratives galore for this one.
You got former Saints going against Dennis Allen again, and
Mm.
maybe their relationship wasn't well. You got Spencer Rattler going against Caleb Williams, who came in and
Ooh.
took the reins from him from Oklahoma, that led him to transfer into South Carolina. I need Spencer to I need Spence to step up and said, "Not on my watch." If you, I don't know
Mm.
if I'll listen to the presser that he had today. It's still in his crawl, bro. You could tell,
No
like,
question.
it's in his crawl of how all that went down. Um, but the thing that worries me the most about this game is not necessarily like Saints offense going against the Bears defense. Like, the Bears defense is good, they're opportunistic. I'm just scared that it could be a replay of the Patriots game where you have Ben
Right.
Johnson set up to go against Brandon Staley and a defense that to me, that's going to be the story of the game.
No
That to
question.
me.
And Ben Johnson, who, the Saints would have loved to even get a chance at, but doo. We're sorry. We not. I don't even want you calling my phone Saints. Ew. So Kelly Moore, like Kelly Moore, boy, you gotta feel a certain type of way, man. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
go up in there and take it. But yeah, you're right, bro. Like the Saints defense, probably the weakest unit, but like, I mean, just Bears offense ain't all that. I mean, it just hasn't been all that, man, for whatever reason. So far, I think they're 16th in EPA per play. I think the Saints, like, they're just a little bit better than the Saints in that area. Um, Adunze, like, he's gonna have a game. Like, he's going to give Kool Aid that work. Like, it just is what it is. DJ Moore is hurt right now, right?
Right. Yeah, he
I
is.
don't. Is he
He was
going
a
to play or not? I don't know.
do not practice, do not participate. Excuse me. Today on the injury report. So on for the Saints, AK was a DMP, as well
Mhm.
as Yadam. Everyone else was like limited or full.
Can the Saints defense stand up early in the game? I was looking it up. The
Please
Saints, the Saints have like the worst EPA allowed in the first quarter in the
hold
league.
on. There is a stat that Bobby Aber said. I'm trying to find it. Like, in like the first quarter of games. Hold on. This is terrible video podcasting. Sorry, y'all. Um, but they're like in the first quarter, they're like 68-16 outscored.
Yeah, it's something ridiculous. It's something ridiculous. That's why they're the worst defense in the league in the first quarter when EPA per play. Like it's just like they just get washed, and we've seen it. We've seen it week to week. Teams putting out 14 points before you could even sit down with your beer,
And blink, bruh.
and your nachos. You're like, wait, what happened? It's 14 nothing. What the hell did happen? And one thing, like watching the Bears, I haven't like studied them closely all year, but watching them, like Ben Johnson, even though the offense isn't humming like he wants, his early scripts are beautiful. Like
Yes.
Caleb Williams is cooking in the early script. He's decisive with the ball, getting the ball out quick. They always have some type of little trickery, some type of little nice design play going on. So I already have in my mind like they gonna score 7 at least in their opening salvo or whatever. But I'm just asking the Saints defense, like, can y'all tighten it up? Because the Saints defense is so bad. But then if you go look at their third quarter stats, it's
Mm-hmm.
much better.
Much better.
Much better. So they have been able to adjust throughout games and tighten it up. Like when you look at how bad they've been in the first quarter, it's amazing they haven't been giving up a ton of points outside like the Seattle game. Um, or even the Bills game, but those points came real late in the game when the game kind of just got away. But other than that, they've been able to tighten it up against offenses throughout the game. But like, can we do that a little earlier? Like schematically, I don't know what it is that they're doing. Why they're so bad in the early in games, man? But it's really bad. It's like
It's
pitch and
it,
catch.
it's like they're playing on their heels and they're not. It's like they're not playing aggressive. Like it's a weird. I can't explain it, but it just feels very like the defense. The first couple of drives always feels timid.
Hmm. Yep.
Like it's not dictating the game at all. Like the offense is always dictating to them. Um, Against the Commanders on Monday Night Football, you saw DeAndre Swift had a very big game. That had been an issue for Chicago offensively, um, and the Saints' run defense has been better this season for sure, overall as a whole. But it's going to need to stand tall again. But like it's honestly, it hasn't really been the run plays. It's all been like really just getting beat with pass plays. You have pass catchers who are wide open on plays,
Wide open.
gi- giving up long second and longs, third and longs,
Oh,
and
worst
or they
worst third and long defense in the league, easily.
and last game you had the coverage bust. And again, that's going to happen with younger players. But like I just it's it feels like the offense already feels like, all right, guys, we know we're gonna be 7 in the hole. We know we're gonna be 14 in the hole. Like
It's a hard way to live, bro.
it's hard,
Especially
bro.
when your offense is struggling in the red zone right now, struggling. So that's a hard way to live. But at least can we make it a game early, make it a little tight, give the offense a chance to get up early on a team and play complementary football.
Please.
I have yet to see a full, and this is all Kelly Moore too, like a full complementary game. Saw it a little bit with the Giants,
Yes.
but even then, the special teams, I
Oh,
want to see. And maybe this is gonna be all year where special teams is just disappointing, but not
ass.
even just groupie, but just the coverage and everything. Just hadn't been good, man. So I just want to see like a good complementary football game with a defense playing well, special teams playing well, offense stepping it up. That's what they're gonna need. But yeah, man, like the Bears offense. Think about Caleb. Caleb like to hold on to that ball a little bit.
He
You
does.
could get you could make life rough for him because
Can, can we? Can we? Like I can the Saints pass rush? Like I don't want to hear a single thing about pressure rates.
oh my
Can y'all
god.
affect the passer? Like people had the nerve to come at me on Twitter when I tweeted like last Sunday that Chase Young was active, but you wouldn't have even known.
It was it was just another repeat of who he was last year, bro. It was just
That's
like
it, bro.
the same. When you go look back at the tape, he was getting out there. He was really
Nigga,
affecting the passer.
affect the game. Affect the
Why
game.
I got to go squint at all 22 to see what my press rush are doing? Like I want to
Come
see
on,
it
bro.
in the game while I'm there, while I'm watching it on
Can
TV or while I'm in the
can you get a
stadium.
sack? Can you get a forced fumble? Can you something? Can you at least, and this is not always on the pass rusher, but can you at least win so blatantly that the offensive lineman got to hold you and like the ref
Right.
throw the flag, like something. I'm tired of the pressure rate bullshit. Wolf,
Tired of
tired of
it,
it,
bro.
bro. Show me results. And he's going to be going against Theo. I think it's Theo Benedette, who's like a second year player that they drafted last year, and
Mm.
so he had his first start um, against the Commanders. So you're going against a young player at left tackle. Like, show me something, bruh. Show me something. This Bears offensive line has been reworked, retooled. Darnell Wright had a really good game against the Commanders on Monday Night Football. I just need this pass rush to do something. And this, I can't. Kool-Aid, can you come back to us, bruh?
Please, man, please. I don't know what's going on with him. And look, like Colston Loveland, they hadn't really got him going yet. I think he only has like 9 targets on the season so far. I know he was banged up a couple of weeks ago, came back last week. I think he caught 1 pass last week. Cole Kmet, he been playing well for him. I feel like he always plays well against the Saints for some reason.
He does. He does have a good game against the Saints
Yeah,
every time.
so yeah, and DJ Moore, we don't know. Like we said, Roma Dunze, he gonna do his thing. Swift, I'm sure he's gonna do his thing. But if you could just keep Caleb chopping his feet, holding on to the ball, make him try to play a little hero ball. Um, you might have a chance. You might have a chance, man, because their offense is still trying to find their way, just like the Saints' offense is too.
Let's talk about the other end of the ball. Someone asked us, Louisiana said, "Hey, Adam and Ryan, do you think Olave and Shaheed match up well against the Bears secondary?" I mean, they're not going to have Jalen Johnson. They have Kyler Gordon, who's an excellent slot corner,
Hmm.
one of the best in the league. But they're gonna be going against Tyreek Stevenson on the outside, and then like Nashawn Wright on the outside too. I I've seen it. I've seen it, Wolf. I do not trust the Dennis Allen defense. I don't trust it.
Nope.
Yes, they have talent. They have Montez Sweat. They got Edmonds at linebacker, Kevin Byard at safety. I need the offense, and the Bears defense played the run well against Commanders, but before then has been like a bottom three run defense.
Let me
Um,
run down some stats. They're 31st in run defense
mm,
against the rush. Allowed 5.7 yards a carry, bro. 5.7 yards against the run. The 29th in pressure percentage, whatever you want to think about pressure. The 29th. Like Saints defense has a better pressure percentage than the Bears. They're giving up the seventh most touchdowns. Um, uh, it's but I guess the one good thing they have like a really good pressure rate on third down.
mm.
Dennis Allen always been pretty good about designing some nice little pressure packages on third down or whatever. But whatever.
Pressure packages, yes, yes,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yes.
But like the defense is not. No, it's not great. The defense is not great. It's not being coordinated great. The Saints can do some things against this defense, bro. They can run the ball. Kendra Miller, come on, man. Da had you in the doghouse, left out for dead
Kendra Miller revenge game, revenge, and it's gonna be a road game where probably that means that
on
a
that
lot
nasty
more
field.
uses. Well, I was just thinking also more under center, which the Saints when they
They
played the
like to do
Bills,
that on the road. Yep. It's
Kendra,
Kendra time, baby. Like
Kendra.
this is your time to get that 100 yard game, 100+ yard game, and go stamp your name in the mud like Kendra Miller is here. Yeah.
And then after the game, after a Saints win, I want Kendra to do that to Da. Like when he walk up to him, like, I need it, I
Had
need
me
it.
in a
Woof.
dog. Had me on IR, and I'm fully healthy. Just had me on IR, chilling.
Need it. Um,
Need it, bro.
also, like it's just, like I know I talked about like the Rattler aspect against Caleb Williams, but it's also like a Rattler against Da thing too, just because of like
Yeah.
the whole. how the whole quarterback three
QB
two
three.
go sling it. Go sling it on Sunday
Go
too.
sling it, man. I want Spencer Rattler to go out there and sling that thing and show Caleb Williams. Like he said in the presser, like I've been battling them, all them guys since I was in high school, and I'm still here, still competing. Go out there and sling that
Woo!
thing, bro. Get some touchdowns, bro. Like I don't know what you got to do. I don't know if you got to work out with the guys after practice. I don't know if you and the coaches and the guys need to sit down and like draw up some specific things, but y'all need to get some points on the board, bro. Need to.
Need to. Jack Hunter said we should just sign Winston to run victory formation for this game.
That would be beautiful, bro.
Bro,
That would be beautiful.
I would give up a seventh just for it, bro. Just
Just for it, bro.
take it, Giants.
I will say this, bro. Like, as bad as a game Chris Olave had last week, like when I went back and rewatched, you could tell they made a point to like let's cook. Like me, Rattler and Olave, it was cooking early, bro. They had a nice connection. I thought Spencer Rattler's ball placement was much better.
Much better.
And I thought they were cooking, but when it came like the plays that we really needed to have from Olave, he didn't make it happen. Go out there and give it another shot, bro. Like go out there and not only prove us wrong, but prove to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like
Like
get
prove
this monkey off your back. You know?
also like the defensive coordinator was out here lying to you in the media saying that you had ran the wrong route when you hadn't and was defending Derek Carr. Like this is
But
so like
narratives on narratives, bro. We got it all, man.
the levels of this revenge game. I said it on the recap pod for the Patriots. If we had to lose our first meetup game in 4 years, but to go back next to the following week to beat Chicago Bears, which is coached by a DA defensively in Chicago, look,
Mm.
a soul for a soul, bro. Like
Soul for soul, man. I'll
I would
take
make
it.
that trade every day of the week. Every day of the week, I would take it. Trying to think what else like about this game. It would, it'd be really nice. It'd be really nice if we had a tight end that was worth something, bro. Because DA defenses can't stop tight ends and say they're fucking loud, bro.
Can't burn, and we j- we just don't have it. Like, I don't know, Taysom Hill? Can we get Jake Stoll going in the pass game? Because I'm
Because in the
just
run game,
tired.
that nigga is terrible,
Yeah,
bro.
it's terrible, bro. And I'm just tired of Jawan, man. I just so tired of him, bro. And I know he's not going nowhere.
No,
Not going anywhere. Nobody
I
gonna
float.
trade for him.
Oh God, no. I floated the idea like in free agency, like the Saints should really push hard for like Cade Otton,
Oh,
and
that's I'm Team Cade Otten, bro.
I was told like this like, the team ain't gonna pay 8 million a year for two tight ends, and I was just like, ah!
Wow, y'all like this?
But also like, why did Juwan like it's that? Why'd y'all have to give Juwan that contract? That
Why?
contract, bro.
And that's what worries me. Like with Alante Taylor, like he just screams another one of those.
I can't, bro. If they extend
Just,
Alante, bro, I'm losing my shit, Wolf.
just one of those confirmations. Like, yeah, look how good we drafted. Give him this $80 million contract or whatever.
Ooh, bro.
That just screams. It screams one
I
of those moves, bro.
I would lose my literal shit. Like, I'd be so
So bad
pissed,
at
Wolf.
self scouting, man. They are so bad at self scouting.
Um, Jack said, I like how Rattler is playing, but this is a game we just need to run the ball over and over until DA blows up. I don't care how they win. I
Yeah,
literally don't care how they fucking win.
I
Through
mean,
the
yeah, I
air,
mean,
through the ground,
Yeah,
turns the turnover. I would like it to be like an offense explosion so DA's
yeah,
defense is just looking putrid.
right.
Honestly, just beat
Just
this team.
win. Get the
Mm.
dub. Get the dub. But yeah, I do. I would like to see. I would like to just continue to see growth from the offense. Period. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying? Just outside of the win, I just want to see like they've been bad. Like in the red zone, I just don't. It's always like
it's
it's
been
no one
putrid, bro.
thing, and it's no one thing. It's not like oh, if they do this, it'll fix it. It's like if you just go watch all the red zone snaps, it's just all kind. It's always like two players making a mistake. You know, a player getting beat on a block, or just a poor run fit, or Rattler's throwing an inaccurate ball, or Juwan Johnson or Chris Olave dropping the ball, or this is always something every time. It's like, can y'all just get it together in the red zone, man? And I will say it again. Can we get Villet on the field? Like, what? Seriously, what's the problem? Like, now it's not even funny no more. Like, it was just kind of like, oh, why is it? Now it's like, okay, what's really going on? Like, this makes no sense. It's October
None,
15th. It's like we're going
none.
into week 7.
Joe Flacco started a game for the Bengals on Sunday and was traded the week before. You can't tell.
Well, I was
So
crying laughing. Wrote the dog said, Jamal Chase was calling plays. It's on the field calling audibles and shit. Like, what is going on up there? Got the wide receiver saying, let's run this.
some of those
It's
plays
working
worked
too.
out though. That game was close. Um,
Zach Taylor just chilling.
bro, like as much as there's been some positive things we've seen with Kellen this season and Rattler's development, a lot of that's on Spence, but pair it with Kellen, I think that's a
Oh, yeah.
really good pairing. These are the little things that are on my radar about him
Bro.
as a head coach, where it's like, bro, like y'all traded for him, like during, like in the preseason, because y'all needed this body type for the offense. And then you get him, you give up a fourth round pick for an older receiver with knee issues, chronic knee issues. And yes, he missed the game, but like the crazy thing is, like when y'all put him and used him the way he should be used against the Niners, it worked. When he was
It
in the
looks
red
good.
zone, against the Patriots, Rattler was able to find him for a great fucking play. Got called back because of the penalty, but
Great play, bro.
like
Like
what?
that, that could be like the connection that the Saints have been missing. And it's like y'all just don't want to. Can somebody ask, like, find out what's going on? Like, I don't get it. I don't
Force
get it.
just Force just thrown away, bro.
Just throw the fourth away.
At least we might get one back for Yadam, I guess. I don't
I don't know.
know. Alfred Assen, also, where the hell is Palmer? He's on IR, bro.
No, man.
That nigga saw how the Bucks was doing, and he was just looking out the window sad as shit. He said, I'm shutting this shit down.
Shut it down,
Shut it down. See y'all next season, maybe.
bro.
Saints are 1-5, going against the Bears on Sunday in Chicago. I don't even know what the weather's gonna be like. Let's look that up. But my question is, as I'm doing this terrible podcasting for audio listeners, so it's supposed to be in the like 57 on Sunday and rainy. And rainy. Kendre, baby. Show game.
Injury time, bro. Should have a great game, man. And Kendrick should have
Should.
a game.
Regardless of if AK is able to go or not, he was a do not participate today, but hopefully he can come back too, because it's he also can fucking stand DA. So it's so many
Yep.
narratives like you said. Do the Saints win on Sunday? You gotta win it on Sunday.
I'm calling it done. I called it right after. I called it early this week, man. The Saints
You
winning this game. I can feel it, bro. They getting that dub, man.
need it.
Don't know what the score gonna be. We getting a dub though.
I'm going yes as well, bro. Like, gotta beat the Bears.
Give me
Need to
them
beat.
vibes. Them vibes gonna be awesome, bro.
Woo! I need the win, and then little between the line comments after in the post game, nigga.
Hey,
I
yes.
need it, bro. I need
Need
it.
it.
Please, Please bring it home. We both have them winning. We don't know the scores, but we have those things winning, which would put the record at 2-5. Um, but yeah, we need this win very badly. Anything else about for this game?
No, no, that's it. Good.
Anyhow, if y'all are part of our community via Patreon, via YouTube member, we will be watching the game together on Sunday. The Zoom live stream will be up and running. Um, and hopefully the Saints pull out a win against their former head coach, and we shall see what it is. But as always, we will cover it all. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. Louisiana said Kellen got to be more aggressive on fourth down too. It's on my radar. On my radar.
Mm.
Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. We'll be back on Sunday for the Zoom live stream of the game being live streamed to YouTube, and then we have the recap podcast on Sunday coming as well. We will be back then. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. With that, we are out.
Peace.